Hey, what's happening, Disney Viewers? I'm Guy01, and welcome to this week's first episode on the Walkthrough channel. This week, it's Eddie Guerrero against Triple H. Now, this is kind of a weird matchup, so I'll have to explain this one. And we got a lot to get through, so I should probably begin right away. So, as our weekly birthday verses, starting off, it was Eddie Guerrero's birthday on October 9th. He would have turned 55, which is crazy when you consider he passed away 17 years ago, and he only now would have been turning 55. Like, that's can't really put in like perspective for you. It was Rikishi's birthday, October 11th. He turned 57. It was Dusty Rhodes' birthday, October 12th. He would have been 57. And that was it for birthdays. So I was wanting to do like Eddie versus Dusty, but Dusty Rhodes isn't in this game, and neither is Rikishi. I believe they're both part of DLC packs, which I have neither, so I went with Triple H because another thing that was happening this past week was the 25th anniversary of the debut of D-Generation X in WWE in 1997. So I picked a custom Triple H I have, which is from his 97 early DX days, kind of like WrestleMania 12 era. Or would that be WrestleMania 13? Yeah, 13. Or no, it'd be 14. No, it'd be 13, yeah. Now I'm confused. No, 13 was like early 97, so WrestleMania 14 would have been the one with like Tyson and yeah. And weird thing about this game, which I might have talked about before, but it's very limited with the customization. There are very few entrances and like entrance variations. So there's only like one Triple H entrance. There isn't like one for, you know, modern Triple H, to like Evolution Triple H, DX Triple H. It's all just one. Same thing with like people like Shawn Michaels. And a few other people. And there's also like no DX music, which again is weird. And I think the reason for that is because it's again part of a DLC. But yeah, so there's like no DX Titantron music. There's no Evolution music or Titantron. It's all, so I had to like basically just work with what I had, and so I used X-Pac's Titantron and music, which the music works pretty well because it's basically a remix of the DX theme. Alright, so we got a lot to get through. We got 3 events to get through, so let's begin. Starting with Extreme Rules. Sheamus, Pete Dunne, Ridge Holland beat Imperium. In the I Quit match between Finn Balor and Edge. It was brutal. After a while, Judgment Day came out to attack Edge. This brought out Beth Phoenix, who was then attacked by Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley then hit Beth Phoenix with a concerto, and that's what it took to get Edge to say, "I quit." Similar to the Jey Uso Roman Reigns I Quit match in Hell in a Cell, where the only thing to get Jey to say he quit was Roman beating up on Jimmy. Matt Riddle beat Seth Rollins in a Fight Pit match, which was guest refereed by Daniel Cormier. Karrion Kross beat Drew McIntyre in the strap match. Ooh. Bianca Belair beat Bayley to retain the SmackDown Women's to retain the Raw Women's Championship. Ooh. Ronda Rousey beat Liv Morgan to become the new SmackDown Women's Champion. Yeah, I guess they kind of gave up on Liv pretty quickly, huh? Remember how fans were like waiting for her to become champion for years, then as soon as she becomes champion they begin booing her? Fans. Wrestling fans are the worst. They can be the best sometimes, but they can also be the worst sometimes. Rah. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, after Ronda Rousey beat Liv, all of a sudden the lights went out in the arena. All of a sudden you saw these people dress up in costumes of the members of the Firefly Funhouse, including Rambling Rabbit, the pig, like the vulture, and then the Fiend appeared behind a barricade, and the fans went nuts. Then the lights went out, and then Bray Wyatt came out, holding a blue lantern this time. Bray then blew out the lantern to end the show, and that became the moment that everyone talked about. You know, I think if Ronda beating Liv had been the last moment, I think, or one of the last moments, the fans would have like been tearing it apart, and that's what people have been talking about the most. But because Bray Wyatt returned, yeah, that's what people are going to be talking about. That's the biggest takeaway of the night. So yep, Bray's back. Now, to be fair, people have been expecting Bray to return at Extreme Rules for a couple weeks now. So it wasn't a huge shock. That's the thing with wrestling nowadays. Everyone kind of knows everything that's going to happen a week in advance, at least. There's very few surprises in wrestling anymore. Other than, you know, something like the Hardy Boys returning at WrestleMania. That's like one of the few things in the past few years where the fans actually didn't spoil it ahead of time. I mean, even Cody Rhodes' return at WrestleMania. People kind of knew it was happening up to like a month ahead of time. Like ever since it was announced, like it was confirmed that Cody would be leaving AEW, people were like, oh, he's returning at Mania. So while we did kind of see it coming, it was still a pretty cool return. Alright, let's go into Raw. Johnny Gargano beat Austin Theory. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, crap. Eddie! No, you don't. Latino Heat! Ow! Oh, no, you don't. Ooh. Give me your hand. We're going for a walk. Over here, to the far corner. Oop. Boom. Come on. I'm ready. Here we go. Three Amigos time. Ooh. Ooh. The trifecta. Orale. Rey Mysterio beat Chad Gable. Afterwards, the Judgment Day confronted Rey Mysterio. Rey was able to take out Finn Balor and Damian Priest, but then Dominic came from behind and attacked Rey, hitting him with a 619. Ooh, open chop. Uh-oh. Ow. Oh no, yeah. Uh-oh. Eddie! Get off me. Um, After Dominic took out Ray, this led to a segment where AJ Styles confronted the Judgment Day and seemingly looked like he was going to join them. This led to Finn Balor hugging AJ Styles, and then AJ said, "No, I wasn't talking about you." This then brought out Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, which then led to a brawl between the OC and Judgment Day, which was awesome. Now, I think people were definitely more surprised about Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson's return than they were Bray Wyatt's. I mean, this return really came out of nowhere, and they executed it perfectly. And, you know, seeing AJ and the OC feuding with Finn Balor and Judgment Day, that's going to be fun. That's going to be a fun feud. Candice LeRae beat Bayley. Afterwards, Bayley, Dakota Kai, and Io Sky attacked Candice LeRae. Bianca Belair ran out trying to make the save, but was ultimately taken out by Damage Control as well. Boom. Oh, he's busted open. Ew. Omos beat two jobbers. Before a U.S. title match between Bobby Lashley and Seth Rollins, Brock Lesnar made his return and took out Bobby Lashley with a couple F5s. I'm not sure which return. That was probably the biggest return of the night. This then led to the match where Seth actually beat Bobby Lashley to become the new U.S. champion. The main event, well, the last match of the night was Riddle and Sami Zayn. Matt Riddle beat Sami Zayn. And then the final segment was a DX reunion to celebrate the 25th anniversary. So you had Triple H, Shawn Michaels, Road Dogg, and X-Pac. Unfortunately, Billy Gunn couldn't be included since he's with AEW now. They also gave a shout out to Chyna, which was nice, considering that she was one of the original members. I mean, think about it. Chyna was in DX before the New Age Outlaws and X-Pac, so she's a bigger part of DX than really either of them. They're really Road Dogg or X-Pac. Ow. Oh, no, you don't. Get off my... Yeah, how you like it. They didn't really do anything super big with the DX reunion. They basically did the same thing they did with the 25th anniversary of Raw a few years ago, where they basically just did a promo and that was it. It was so nice to see them all together. Moving on to SmackDown. Sami Zayn was able to beat Kofi Kingston with the help of Jey Uso. Here we go. Oh, dang it. Dang it. Braun Strowman beat two jobbers. LA Knight beat Mansoor. Yes, he's now going back to his name, LA Knight. Ooh. Bayley, Dakota Kai, and Io Sky. Ow. Beat Roxanne Perez, who's coming up from NXT, Shotzi, and Raquel Rodriguez. Oop, going up, going low. Ow. 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 Uh-oh. This is gonna hurt. No! Ow. 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 Come on, Eddie. Gotcha. Ow. No. Get off my... Ooh, Brainbuster. Alright. We're going coast to coast. No? Why can't I do my frog splash? Hey. Fine. I'll go to this corner. No! He didn't even counter it. He just happened to get up. Oop. Head Scissors. Oop. Whee! Legado del Fantasma beat Hit Row. Rey Mysterio and would replace Karrion Kross in a fatal 4-way match to determine the #1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship. Rey went on to win, beating Sheamus, Ricochet, and Solo Sikoa to get a title shot against Gunther. Oh, dang it. And then the final segment of the night was a promo by Bray Wyatt. It was honestly wasn't the promo you'd expect though. Wyatt came out in just regular clothes and basically just talked out of character the whole time. Basically just talking about, you know, how it felt getting fired, kind of the effect that being fired had on him, being separated from Luke Harper and Eric Rowan. And he basically just talked very candidly for a few minutes. It was kind of weird, but also kind of nice just to hear Wyatt talk out of character and just kind of talk as himself for a bit. But it went supernatural near the end where the character of Bray Wyatt returned and warned that people don't know what they're dealing with. So we returned to the character at the end. Alright, let's finish this. Dang it. I wanted to do it near this more towards the middle of the ring. Alright. Brainbuster time. One more time. Count it. Oop, ow. I'm with the Three Amigos. Brainbuster. Another Brainbuster. And the 5-star Frog Splash. Well, no, not the 5-star Frog Splash. That's RVD. Okay, there's a question. Who does a Frog Splash better, RVD or Guerrero? Alright. Well, that's it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys thought of Extreme Rules, the return of Bray Wyatt, some of the title changes the past week, and yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned for Versus next week, and next week where we continue our LEGO Batman 2 DC Superhero walkthrough. We're still collecting bad guys. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed. DC Guy01 and Latino Heat, Eddie Guerrero signing out. Bye guys.